This is Elite's apartment. So beautiful. Is the aerial view. One of the best apartments in the whole of Accra. There is no bad odor. Water is a general problem in this area. The management of Elite's apartment has been working round the clock to resolve this challenge. This is a very beautiful, beautiful apartment. Don't believe the negative reportage. It's not true. Elite is one of the cleanest, neatest apartments in the whole of Accra. Hello, I'm a concerned resident of Jolo, and I'm a neighbor to Elite's apartment. I read in the news a very damning article that says danger looms in Airport West as order comes out of Elite's apartment facility. And I'm a concerned resident, and I believe it is my responsibility as a community person to make sure such bad reportage doesn't dissuade investment in my area, because it gives employment to the people in my area. So I've been to this facility a couple of times. I'll take you through a little tour. Elite's apartment serves as a hallmark for us in Jolo. Many people who come to various facilities would want to use it as a hallmark because of how important and strategic it is. I'll show you the blind sides so that you get to know. Look, this facility is spick and span. Please come closer. Spick and span. You know, it is kept really neat. Look at the hedges. So beautiful. And this is a go-to area for most visitors coming from abroad and elitist people in the Republic of Ghana. So both local and foreign occupants. And for the past 6 years, Elite's apartment has been in good standing since it started operations. All state regulatory, institutions have given it a clean bill of health. So we can go closer. Of course, it has a beautiful pool, but I would want to take you to the blind side so that you know. Look at the floor. So clean. Cleanliness is one of the selling points of Elite's apartment. So you can't begrudge it for a natural occurrence. Flood is a serious problem for the whole of Jolo. And recent events have showed that the Motorway, cantonments, East Legon all have such challenges. So you see, this is the septic tank, is underground. And even though Jolo has a challenge with floods, many of the buildings around, there is a business back there. It shuts operations. It's one of these, transport businesses. You can use an app to go. I don't want to mention the business. Sometimes it announces it has shut operations, and the managers of Elite Apartment have not been sleeping on this natural challenge. They've worked with, they are in constant touch with the Ayawaso West Togo municipality, which has just been newly formed, and then of course Highways Authority, so that this can be resolved. But on a personal level, management has done a lot to mitigate the impact, what is a natural occurrence. So these floods are a natural issue, and it will be very unfair to single out this beautiful apartment. These are the blind sides, and look at how clean, spick and span they are. Great sewage system, a great deal of hospitality. Is a cozy, go-to area for both local and international or foreign high-end people who come to Ghana to do business or tourism, or they come to visit family. So this is the entrance. You can see, so clean, so clean. So we'll go to the 5th floor. We use the elevator. Emergency signs in case you are in trouble in terms of fire. Please, you can come with me. In terms of a fire outbreak, in terms of, we go to the 5th floor. in terms of a fire outbreak, and if there are any challenges with evacuation, there are emergency exits. All state regulatory institutions in the past 6 years have given Elite's apartment a clean bill of health. So we'll go to the 5th floor. There is absolute privacy for the occupants of the building. And this facility in the past 6 years has at all times been almost filled to capacity. So we are on the 5th. This is one of the apartments. A solid door to ensure your security. Nobody comes in until they are invited. And then you can look through here to ascertain. Please, you can come in. What beautiful piece of artwork. This is it. There's no occupant in this. And please come closer. Come closer. Floods are a general problem within Dzorwulu. Some buildings get completely inundated in some cases, and they shut down operations as a result of that. Look at the view. A very prime facility. Please come. Look at how clean. Look at how clean this is. So to talk of order, fully, ventilated, you can show them. Look at the ventilation. Even though there is an air conditioner, there's good ventilation. Look at the windows. So there can't be bad odor emanating from this building. Please come to the balcony. This is the balcony. So you can sit and do your reading. Give them an aerial view. This is Elite's apartment. A beautiful piece of architecture. From even where we stand, look at how clean the apartment is. And the whole of Dzorwulu, give them an angle of Dzorwulu, has a problem with water, with floods. And managers of Elite's apartment have been doing a great deal to settle this issue. So I would want the public to treat that bad news article with the contempt it deserves, because it is not true. So spacious. Spick and span. Yes, so you can come. You can see the lavatory, the toilet facility, the rooms, and all that. So clean. And I'll take you to, this is N1. Check the N1 road. There's a general problem with water or floods. Show them this building. You can see. So there's a problem here. It's a problem of topography, and it's a problem of a natural occurrence. But managers of Elite's apartment have been working around the clock to ensure that on a personal level, even before the state resolves the issue of flooding, it will do its best to make this as cozy as possible, a resting place for people who are here for business, to visit family, or for tourism. So please, don't believe the negative reportage. It is a deliberate campaign of misinformation to tarnish the reputation of Elite's apartment, which in fact is one of the best apartments in the capital of Accra. Thank you, and I hope this helps. Bye-bye. So this is where the pumps are. Of course, because of the flooding situation in Dzorwulu, sometimes there is the need to use a mechanical means to pump out water. And that false reportage included a surreptitious picture taken from her because some work was done over the weekend from last Friday to pump out water. And it's been raining quite heavily in Accra. Yes. So, of course, this is a very, busy area for technical people. So you can show me the aerial view. You can see all of this is up to standard, and it is meant to pump out, whatever water there is. And then no chemicals were used. It's just a pump that requires, the use of some energy. So of course, it would include the use of petrol to spark the device. So you see how it is? Even here, I can tell you doesn't smell bad. Even here, there's no odor here. So please, from this very part that was taken to include into the online article, you can hear the sound of water. So clean, and there's no bad odor whatsoever. Even here, not to talk of the apartments in which people are. So treat that story with the disdain it deserves. Even when you go to the White House, it would have a place like this. So please, let's not, consider this as a true story. It's a false story, and it's not a reflection of the reality on the ground. Elite's apartment is one of the best in Accra. Bye-bye.